$20 billion, one chip startup, and a deal that could quietly reshape who controls the future of artificial intelligence. OpenAI has reportedly struck a landmark agreement with Cerebras, a chip startup, potentially worth more than $20 billion over 3 years, and almost nobody was talking about it. Here's everything you need to know. To understand why this deal matters, you need to understand the problem OpenAI has been quietly battling for years. Running AI models at scale, what the industry calls inference, requires enormous amounts of computing power. Every time you ask ChatGPT a question, somewhere in a data center, chips are working at full capacity to generate that answer. As OpenAI's user base has exploded, so has its demand for compute. And the chip market, dominated for years by Nvidia, has been struggling to keep pace with that demand. Cerebras is not a household name, but inside the AI industry, it has earned serious attention. The company makes a radically different kind of chip, one designed from the ground up for AI workloads. Rather than relying on the standard GPU architecture that Nvidia has built its empire on, Cerebras chips are built around a wafer-scale design, meaning a single chip covers an entire silicon wafer. The result is a chip that can handle certain AI tasks, particularly inference, with dramatically higher speed and efficiency than traditional alternatives. Now, according to a report from The Information, OpenAI has agreed to spend more than $20 billion with Cerebras over the next 3 years. That figure alone would make this one of the largest chip procurement deals in the history of the AI industry. But the agreement reportedly goes further than just a purchase order. OpenAI may receive an equity stake in Cerebras as part of the arrangement, meaning OpenAI would not just be a customer, it would become a financial stakeholder in the company supplying its compute infrastructure. Think about what that means strategically. OpenAI would be locking in a massive, multi-year supply of specialized AI chips while simultaneously holding a stake in the company producing them. It is a move that reduces OpenAI's vulnerability to supply chain disruptions and positions it to benefit directly if Cerebras grows in value, which a $20 billion contract would almost certainly help it do. The implications for the broader chip industry are significant. Nvidia has long enjoyed a near-monopoly position in AI compute. Its H100 and B200 GPU chips have been the gold standard for training and running large AI models. But this deal signals that OpenAI, one of the most influential buyers of AI hardware on the planet, is actively diversifying away from that single vendor dependency. If other major AI labs follow OpenAI's lead, the balance of power in the chip market could shift meaningfully over the next several years. For Cerebras, the deal would be transformational. A $20 billion commitment from the world's most prominent AI company is effectively a validation stamp that could accelerate Cerebras's growth, attract new customers, and strengthen its position ahead of any future IPO. Being the chip provider of choice for OpenAI's inference workloads is an extraordinarily powerful commercial credential in today's AI market. There are also broader questions this raises about the structure of the AI industry itself. As the largest AI companies begin to vertically integrate, acquiring stakes in the hardware suppliers they depend on, the ecosystem is becoming more concentrated, not less. That raises questions about access, competition, and what happens to smaller AI developers who cannot negotiate deals of this scale. What to watch in the weeks ahead. Whether Cerebras confirms the equity arrangement publicly, how Nvidia responds commercially to losing a major customer's mind share, and whether this deal accelerates Cerebras toward a public market debut. The details of the equity stake will be particularly revealing. A meaningful ownership position would signal a much deeper strategic alliance than a standard procurement contract. The AI compute race is entering a new phase. It is no longer just about who can build the most powerful model. It is about who can secure the infrastructure to run it at scale. OpenAI just made a $20 billion bet on where that infrastructure is heading. Whether Cerebras can deliver on that promise is the question the entire industry will now be watching.